I'm here to pick up a food order for my pet. Of course, what is your first and last name? My name or my dog's name? You can give me either name, either your name or your dog's. Whose last name? My last name or the dog's last name? Do you have a different last name than your dog? Whatever last name is on your account here with us would be fine. Well then it would be under Evans. Okay, I don't see an Evans food order ready to be picked up. Would it be under a different last name? Well, I had it shipped, so they said that they were gonna ship it here. Yeah, that's totally fine. Let me log into the online portal and see the shipping status real quick. Okay, that sounds good. Thank you. Okay, so it looks like you did have this shipped to your house and it was delivered last week. Do you know if you got your food delivery at home? No, I haven't gotten my food yet, and I did ship it here. So the shipping address here matches your client address on file. You did not ship it here to the clinic. Well, then it must have gotten stolen off my front porch, and I would like to get the food here then for free. Okay, so we don't actually carry this brand of food in the flavor that your dog gets in the clinic, which is why you order it online. I can give you the customer care service phone number for the company. Not gonna work because my dog needs this food today, and I purposely had it shipped to you so I could come and grab it. This flavor or this brand of food here in the clinic, I can print off a written script for you and you can try to purchase it again online, or there are a few stores in the area that do carry it. Again, I know it's frustrating, but the only way to do this, to get this resolved, is with the company. We have someone up front who needs a manager. If you say the word city issued coupon, I'm gonna combust. Then I won't say it, but she's asking for a manager. Hello, ma'am, I am the manager. How may I help you? So I have this coupon for your vet clinic and the receptionist is declining to take it. Okay, she's not declining to take it. It is not a valid coupon for this vet clinic. Okay, let's read it together. Valid for this city's businesses. Let me see the coupon. Yeah, so it says that this coupon is valid for businesses within the festival, not within the whole entire city. But you should just accept the coupon. I literally was at the sandwich shop down the street and they just said that they'd accept it. I'm sure they did just accept it to get you to stop talking, but we won't be doing that because then that sets a precedent, and then everybody else that's come in would be expecting to use the coupons as well. So we're not gonna be using the $10 art festival coupon at the vet clinic today. Okay, well, you not accepting this coupon as a business is your fault and I'm not paying. Ma'am, if you do not pay, I will be calling the police. Yeah, the police. So we can either just disregard the $10 coupon or you can take a seat and we can wait for them to come. So I'm going to give you back to Ashley and I hope you have the day you deserve. Welcome into the vet clinic. How may I help you today? Hi, I'm just here to drop off my dog for boarding. Okay, what's your first and last name so I can get you checked in? It's under Karen Smith, and I have Floofy Doofy here. Okay, Karen Smith with Floofy Doofy. It doesn't look like we have a Floofy Doofy down for boarding today. I don't, but I was hoping I could get my reservation with the clinic down the road just transferred over here. What do you mean get your reservation with the clinic down the road transferred over here? Because they're requiring me to get some things done in order to board there as a client. So I just figured since I'm not a client here, I could just have my reservation just transferred over here and I can board Floofy Doofy with you guys. Okay, so that's not really how boarding works. We're not affiliated with that vet clinic, so we can't transfer anything, and I can guarantee whatever they're needing you to get updated, we need it here too. Okay, well, as a new client, and I'm sure you want my money and my business, I want to board Floofy Doofy here over the weekend. Okay, so we are completely booked up for boarding over this weekend. I do apologize for the inconvenience, but we would also need to establish you as a client here first. That doesn't work for me. So we need to figure out how to rectify the situation. Okay, well, I think the best thing to do would be go back to your other vet clinic where you have the boarding reservation and board with them and just have them update what's needed. Because you'd have to do that here anyways with us if you were going to stay here. So you're saying that I can't come here, you're denying me service? Ma'am, I'm not denying you service. I'm just saying there are a few extra steps needed before you can just drop your dog off. Well, I'm gonna let that vet clinic know about my experience here and how unpleased I am with this vet clinic. Okay, we have absolutely nothing to do with that vet clinic, so have a great day. Hi, I'm here bringing my dog in for an exam. Welcome to the vet clinic. We're so happy you're here. Can I get your first and last name though so I can start a profile for you? My name is Amanda Jones. Okay, I bet it is. What is your puppy's name? Yeah, her name is Mocha. She's a pit bull Great Dane mix. Okay. Mocha is here for her appointment. The text will be right up. If you just want to go ahead into this room, we'll be right with you. You're being really nice. Most people don't agree with the way that I treat my dog, so it's kind of refreshing just to have a little bit of politeness towards me. Well, let's not mistake my kindness for agreeing with you. But here comes the tech, so they will get you taken care of. Who's that right there that's walking towards me? Yes, that is animal control coming to assess the situation right now. Regardless, you cannot just take my dog away from me for no reason. Yes, ma'am, it is illegal to leave your dog chained up outside in the state of Texas. And from what we can see, the lacerations on the ears, looks like he has some wounds around his neck, on his paws, and he is heavily emaciated. So the animal control officer is here to assess the situation. It is not illegal. You're being so dramatic. It's just a dog. Ma'am, I'm not being dramatic at all. It is illegal in the state of Texas to chain up your dog outside. And there's many other things that are illegal. They have to have fresh water. You cannot leave them outside in any kind of extreme temperature. This is absolutely ridiculous. Maybe we should get the police involved. Sure thing. Yes, we can definitely get the police involved if you'd like, but the animal control officer is needing to talk with you now, so please just go into the room. I see here we're going to be doing some pre-op blood work for your dog's surgery. No, I just want the surgery. Okay, so in order for us at this clinic to perform any kind of anesthetic procedure, we do require pre-op blood work to make sure that they'll be okay under anesthesia. I don't think you heard me, but I just want the surgery. I understand. Here it is not optional. It is required to have blood work done before any anesthetic procedure on a pet. It does help us see if there's any abnormalities or anything that would hinder your dog waking back up from anesthesia. I'm not paying $190 for blood work to make sure that my dog is going to be okay during surgery. It's just a growth removal. Just do the surgery. Okay, it's not just a growth removal. Your dog is having multiple pretty big growths removed that over the years have grown that you've just kind of ignored. I won't be doing it, and you're going to be losing out on my money because I'm not going to pay for a surgery that needs any kind of pre-op blood work done. That's not how this works. I understand we are an AHA accredited clinic, so we do require pre-op blood work before proceeding with surgeries, but that's totally fine if you don't want to get it done here. Is there anything else that I can do for you today? Yes, I need to get the surgery done. Okay, then when would you like to come in for the blood work? Your total for today is $400. Will that be cash or card? I have this rebate. Okay. This rebate takes off $2, so that'll be $3.98, please. Okay, I have another rebate somewhere. Here you go. Let me apply this rebate. This rebate only had 2 cents on it. So. Okay, and how would you like to pay the remaining total today, ma'am? I have this too. Okay. Let's take a look. Okay, so this is a blank rebate form, ma'am. Yes, I want the rebate form applied to this visit, please. So those other 2 cards that you just gave me, the rebate cards, is a result of doing this beforehand. So if you just want to save this for your next visit and go ahead and fill that out, we can apply it to the next one. No, but you see, I don't want to wait for my next visit. I want this rebate applied to this specific purchase. Okay, so these rebates are from third-party companies that give you points and rewards and cash back for purchasing their products through our vet clinic. I can't apply just a blank form to your purchase because we don't know how much they're going to be giving you back as a rebate.